Hi, it's Gab, and I'm reviewing Oblivion, the new sci-fi action film starring the one, the only, Tom Cruise. Oblivion takes place about more than 50 years in the future. There's been, we're told, some sort of war with some sort of alien species that threatened and basically destroyed the Earth. So even though the humans won this war, Earth is deserted of human existence. The survivors are now on an off-Earth site, and what's taking place on this sort of desolate, destroyed Earth is that the Earth's water is being sort of mined for energy and sustenance purposes for this colony of survivors. So on Earth is only Tom Cruise and his assistant, and his role is to sort of monitor this harvesting of the water, and specifically to maintain these drones that are sort of the electronic version of the security system that is going on Earth. And there are supposedly these scavs, remnants of the invaders, the enemy, who he has to take out and are still sort of scurrying around and we're not sure why, but he has to dispatch those, and that's what he does, and everything's pretty much okay until he's having these sort of flashbacks that he doesn't understand, these memories. He had a memory wipe 5 years ago for security purposes, but he's having these visions, dreams, memories that he can't understand the meaning of, which show specifically this woman played by the beautiful Olga Kurylenko, but he doesn't know who she is, and so that's kind of throwing off his game. And then he finds a crash site with some human survivors in it of sort of unknown origin. He doesn't understand where they fit in, and so the mystery and the conspiracy theory starts to unravel from there. So there's mystery, there's obviously the sci-fi elements, there's action. Now, a lot, if not all, reviews of Oblivion, if you've watched other ones, God forbid, or read other ones, are going on a lot about how this movie, the story, is a derivative of a lot of other sci-fi films and stories we've seen before. This is all true. I mean, I could list them, but as I say, it's been done in other reviews, and you know, a lot of sci-fi, of contemporary sci-fi, is derivative of something. So I'm not really going to get into that as a critique of the movie. It's visually stunning. I don't need to elaborate on that too much either. The director, this is his second film. The first one was Tron Legacy. He knows how to do futuristic sci-fi visually. It's great to behold, especially if you see it in AVX or IMAX or what have you. I recommend that. The story is, I think it's serviceable. I was engaged. I was interested. The twists, there are a few, are not mind-blowing plot devices, but they're tasty morsels. They do their job. And so I was engaged. I went along with the story. It dragged a bit here and there, and that's where the visuals sort of make up for it, I guess you could say, if you want to use the style over substance stance. And as for the heart, or the philosophical or emotional aspect of the story, it didn't quite do it for me. It didn't pull me in. That might be the Cruise element, although I have to defend Cruise. I like Tom Cruise in these kinds of roles. He's very serviceable in these movies, and I wouldn't necessarily say I'd rather have seen another actor, maybe Christian Bale, but I don't think that it was necessarily Tom Cruise's fault that it wasn't emotionally engaging. I think it's more of the writing in this case, but that didn't quite do it for me. And for me, I really like my sci-fi to have a philosophical, emotional, theoretical heart to it that really is going to make me think, linger with me, and this one probably will not. Something that would be an Inception, a District 9, etc. You guys who watch me, you know what my benchmarks are for sci-fi. But it's an entertaining film. For in and of itself, what it is, I would recommend it for if you think you're going to get what you probably think you're going to get if your expectations aren't too high. The one caveat I want to add is that Morgan Freeman isn't really featured as much as he is being marketed as. He's in it, of course, he's good, but he's maybe getting a bit long in the tooth to pull off too much action at this point, but there's some good action, and you know, it's a fun little sci-fi romp, and I can't really tear it down beyond that. So Oblivion, I would recommend you check it out if you like that kind of movie. I'm giving it 3.5 Gabs. Thanks for watching.